The standard retirement model is a mathematical scam. It's based on the idea that you should sacrifice your most vibrant years to a corporation, save 10% of your income in a volatile stock market, and hope that by age 65, you have enough left to live before your health fails. The 1% don't play this game. They seek exit velocity. They don't want a nest egg. They want an infinite runway. This is the point where the income from your assets exceeds the cost of your lifestyle, regardless of where you are on the planet. And with the tools of 2026, you can reach this point in 2 years, not 40. If you are still trading time for money, you aren't building a life, you're just servicing a debt. Most people think they need $10 million to retire. They don't. They need a zero-burn strategy. If you live in San Francisco, your freedom number might be $15,000 a month. But if you move your base to a high-luxury, low-cost hub like Buenos Aires or Budapest, that number drops to $3,000. By slashing your burn rate through geo-arbitrage, you don't just save money, you buy time. A $100,000 windfall in an expensive city is 6 months of runway. That same $100,000 in a low-cost hub is a 3-year infinite runway. In those 3 years, you have the psychological safety to build a massive empire without the pressure of survival. Lowering your overhead is the ultimate competitive advantage. To achieve a 24-month exit, you must build 3 layers of income simultaneously. Layer 1, the cash cow. A high-ticket service, $5,000 plus per client, that funds your life today. Layer 2, the scalable asset. A digital product or newsletter that builds equity and scales with zero marginal cost. Layer 3, the fortress. Dividend stocks, private lending, or crypto yield that provides passive floor income. Most people only have one leg, a job. If that leg breaks, the stool falls. The sovereign individual builds all 3. You use the cash cow to buy the fortress, and you use the scalable asset to fund the expansion. This is how you create a financial perpetual motion machine. The 24-month sprint requires a radical shift in how you spend. For the first year, you live on the absolute minimum. 100% of your excess capital is funneled back into leverage. You buy software that automates your work. You hire an assistant to handle your admin. You buy ads to scale your reach. You aren't spending money. You are buying units of freedom. By the 18-month mark, your passive floor should cover your arbitraged living costs. At that moment, you have reached critical Massachusetts. Work becomes optional. You are no longer running for the cheese. You are building the maze. The final hurdle isn't the bank account. It's the brain. We are conditioned to derive our identity from our productivity. When you reach the infinite runway, you will feel a sense of survivor's guilt or aimlessness. This is where most people self-sabotage and dive back into a busy life. The elite understand that the goal isn't laziness, it's autonomy. Once the money is solved, you can work on the things that actually matter. You can solve bigger problems, start charities, or master a craft. The infinite runway is the gateway to your true purpose. You have finally stopped being a human doing and started being a human being. You are 24 months of discipline away from a life that 99% of the world thinks is a fairy tale. The math is simple. The geography is open. The tools are in your hands. The question isn't whether it's possible. The question is, are you willing to be uncomfortable for 2 years so you can be untouchable for the next 50? Start the sprint. Build the runway.